welcome you inside the Walker Convocation Center on the beautiful campus of West Virginia State University and Institute as we get set to bring you Mountain East Conference men's basketball between the visiting Notre Dame Falcons and the West Virginia State University Yellow Jackets. Tonight's game being presented by Lester Raines Honda, along with two-time NAIA National Coach of the Year Bob Bolin, our great video productions crew. I'm Mark Martin, delighted to have you with us. State coming in at 9-5, 4-3 in the MEC. Notre Dame 9-5 overall, 6-2 in conference play. Bob Bolin, great to be with you. And tell you what, we had a great women's game here earlier. West Virginia State ended a 9-game losing streak against Notre Dame, 62-61. We hope for much of the same here in this men's contest.
I'm excited about this one, Mark. Two good teams, two strong teams, both well coached. It should be an exciting game.
Let's talk about some players in this game. And when you speak of West Virginia State, you certainly begin with number 0, number 23, Glen Abram, and Anthony Pittman.
Well, Glen Abram can score from the parking lot. He wakes up in the morning getting buckets. Just a good bucket getter, can do it all. And Anthony Pittman, you know, he has the size. He started here as a 4-man, and then he was moved to the point guard, so he's very versatile, really strong player. Both of those kids are big-time basketball players.
Couple of double-digit scores for this Notre Dame team of third-year head coach Mark Richmond, and one of those is Jaden Willis. He's out of Baltimore, played at Chow and played at Limestone, Hartford Community College, and he's not disappointed. He's averaging 21.3 a game.
Yeah, he can fill it up from all over the court, has great quickness, a very exciting player.
Brian Poores in his 23rd season as West Virginia State University's head coach. 5 NCAA regionals. He's assisted by Marcus Reed, Earl Reed, Lester Raines, Rob Ely, and then Notre Dame. Well, there's some West Virginia blood on this coaching staff with Mark Richmond, and Duncan Williams is his assistant.
Yeah, I worked with Mark Richmond at East Tennessee State. Great guy, good young coach. Had a big win earlier this year over West Liberty, and I've been coaching against Brian Poore for 30 years. He does it all. He's won at all levels, and this should just be a good all-around game, every which way you look. I was speaking back on Jaden Willis. Mark Richmond said that, boy, he said you're going to like him. He knows the kind of players I like, explosive scorers, and he says he's a lefty and he can do it all.
Doug Costain, Chris Pinal, and Keith Johnson are the officials. Sam Jackson and Anthony Pittman will jump at center circle, and we're underway here. Glen Abram, Anthony Pittman, Noah Jordan in the lineup, along with Dwayne Jones and also Jeremiah Moore. That's how State starts it out there in the white uniforms. And again, we mentioned Jaden Willis. He's joined out there by Tyland Crawford, and here is Glen Abram. Doesn't take long for Abram to get started, Bob.
Boy, Glen Abram going to his post-up game. Nice fadeaway jumper. He's got the post-up, the mid-range, the drive to the basket, and the three-point shot.
John Godinez and Dalen Lee, they round out that Notre Dame offense. And here's a feed to Jackson. Jackson in trouble, ball loose, and picked up there by Jones, ahead to Abram. Abram will lay it in, and just like that, State out to a quick 4-0 lead.
Yeah, Glen Abram getting ahead of the pack, getting the easy bucket.
Godinez getting a screen there from Jackson, and Godinez will pop it. Can't get it to drop. From the outside, Godinez going to try it again, and then a strong rebound there, up and in. Nice job by Michael Sampson.
Yeah, Sampson, Coach Richmond said he rebounds the ball out of his area as good as any young player he's seen.
Now on the drive, little scooper, and how about Jones?
Yeah, Dwayne Jones with a nice move. Notre Dame not moving their feet at all, and defense there looked like they were in some cement.
State averages 78.8 points per game, allows 77.1. Notre Dame comes in averaging 81 points a game and giving up 79.4 a contest. Jackets by 4, and with the basketball. Explosive to the hoop is Jordan, but he comes up short, and State takes it right back, and Abram will lay it in.
Yeah, that's the 4 easiest points Glen Abram has had in his career here off of 2 bunnies. He's used to being double team, triple team. Mark, all the games that we've done, I've never seen the kid have a bad game. I mean, if we he walked by the score table and said, "You're here, watch it." And he puts a show on every time. Never disappoints.
Tylen Crawford goes to Michael Sampson. Sampson's out of Houston, Texas, Klein High School. Godinez trying to maneuver around the defense, and here's Jackson. Jackson feeding, and nice play there by Crawford for the bucket, and he's fouled.
Yeah, Tylen Crawford showing he's been in the weight room with a great finish off the beautiful pass from Sam Jackson. Look at the back door, hit him right on the money, took the contact and won.
Foul was on Jeremiah Moore. Jackson will check out. So Crawford will try to convert the three-point play here. Shot is up and in. Crawford coming into the contest, hitting 70% of his free throws. Glen Abram to Moore. What a job there, maneuvering that basketball and sharing it.
Yeah, way to share the ball. Last pass from Jeremiah Moore. Noah Jordan on the slam.
Jordan coming in averaging 10.3 a game. State by 5. Dalen Lee to Godinez. Ball swatted away.
Yeah, Anthony Pittman plays all positions. Came over and said, "Get that soft junk out of there, Mark." He threw it up in the bleachers.
See the finish there by Noah Jordan.
Yeah, Pittman and Tylen Crawford kind of exchanging elbows down there. You better watch that one. The referees better keep their eye on those two.
Ball goes off Michael Sampson, and Pittman will trigger it in, and Dwayne Jones with it.
Yeah, Notre Dame with a little half-court trap there. Little 1-2-2, trapping when State crossed half court.
Here's Jones exploding, and a foul going to be called on Godinez.
Yeah, Mark, when we see these teams in November and late October, as we look at the nice little crossover, drawing the foul, you know, it kind of looks like they're collecting talent at that time of year. But then when you see them at this time of year, they're building a team.
Yeah, they sure are.
Yeah, you can see the difference in the crisp passing and the teamwork compared to November basketball.
So Jones at the free throw line, 8 of 16 on the season coming in from the stripe, missing that first one. And he'll knock down the second. Jones averaging 5.2 a game. He's started all 14 games this season for State. From way out, and the shot will not go, and State clears it. Crawford just off the mark. Down low, they work it, and nice maneuvering there by Jordan, but couldn't get it to fall. Out of bounds, stays with State.
All right, State in this 4 low on the OB. We'll watch the lob in there to Abram. There it is.
Jones stumbles out of bounds, and they say at last touches Notre Dame. Notre Dame with De'Arius Barker in the game. He wears number 1.
It looked like it was off of State there, but they saved Notre Dame a tripping foul, and sometimes that's a good job of officiating.
Here is Abram from way out, couldn't get it to go. Noah Jordan, and he gets it and is fouled.
Yeah, Noah Jordan deceptively strong in that low post area, quick leaper, able to get a nice stick back there and draw the foul. Great ups on the first jump. The second one just gathered himself and kind of out-quicked the defense.
Hitting 84% from the free throw line and knocks it through. So Jordan with an early 5.
That's a quick 9-point lead for West Virginia State. Notre Dame has to be careful.
Barker hands it to Sampson. And from the outside, the shot won't go. Dalen Lee couldn't get it to drop.
Boy, Mark Richmond was not lying about Michael Sampson. He rebounds out of his area every possession. As Crawford, he goes to the basket strong, Mark.
Yeah, he sure does.
Yes, he does.
Draws the foul.
You can tell he's put a little time in the weight room. Right here, quick first step. Way to draw the contact and just tries to throw it up there and get 2.
Each team with 2 fouls here in this first half. Crawford at the line, up and in. Crawford now with 4 in the game.
Yeah, Crawford's shooting 70% at the line, so he's taking 50 free throw. He gets to the basket well. And, you know, the guy that gets to the basket well and draws fouls and can't shoot free throws is a liability. Guys said, Coach, I'm getting to the line. Well, you're not making them. Now, Crawford doesn't have that problem. He's shooting it at a 70% clip. And your guys that can go to the basket, you have to be able to shoot a high percentage from the free throw line. 1-3-1, this is the old B-line 1-3-1 where they like to bluff up on the wings and go back. Mark Richmond said they would use this tonight. Causes a quick turnover.
Yeah, Ernest Jenkins checking in for State during the free throws. Jenkins, number 3, 6'2", graduate student out of Morgan State. Grew up in Upper Marlboro, Maryland.
There's been some players from that area.
Yes, they have.
Woo.
Yes, there has. I mean, I tell you, seems like I've been rattling off that area for a long time in my broadcasting career. Dalen Lee with it out front, picked up there by Jeremiah Moore. And now here's a fadeaway that will go for Lee. I don't know if that's a fadeaway or falling down. He was in an awkward position, but he gets it to drop nonetheless.
I think that's both, Mark. I think both of those suffice for that one.
Pittman.
Good. Oh, I saw what Pittman saw. It looked like a great pass, but then Jaden Willis coming through there with the quick hands.
We got a break in the action. It's State on top of Notre Dame here in Institute. Back in a moment on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
$14-9, State on top of Notre Dame. Well, 14-36, Mark. What have you seen so far, Bob Bowman?
Yeah, West Virginia State 6 for 9, 66% from the field. Just dominate that. Notre Dame's only 3 for 10. Fast break points, those 2 layups by Abram. State's up 4-0 there, and points in the paint. West Virginia State, 10 of their 14 points has been in the paint, and they're up 10-4 in that area.
Glen Abram leads the way with 6. Noah Jordan has 5, and Dwayne Jones has 3. Jones with it, little step and up, and just could not get it to fall through. Barker, they feed down low, and Ball goes out of bounds, no call. Michael Sampson lost it, but it will be Notre Dame's ball.
Moore killed him on that shot, and they had let that go because on the other end, Tylen Crawford had Moore in one of the arm bars when he went for the rebound.
Here is Willis, the lefty. Can get it to drop. Done a good job silencing him so far.
Yeah, you can tell he's a good-looking player. Quick jumper, quick release.
Shot by Moore, won't go. Here comes Notre Dame with it. Michael Sampson driving, attacking the glass, and a little too strong. Pittman out of there with it for State.
Have to play Abram so tight on the switch. If he sees any daylight, he's going to let it go.
Then Abram through traffic, spinning around. That one wouldn't drop, snagging the rebound. Dalen Lee, and the big guy brings it across the timeline quickly. 6'5", handled it pretty well coming across the 10-second stripe. This is Willis, again coming in, averaging 21.3.
They had him there.
Here's Lee working against Abram, and Lee will score it.
Yeah, Dalen Lee. Nice little post-up move off the dribble. Brian Poor's wanting an offensive foul there. Lee just using his strength.
Lee has 4 in the game. Dwayne Jones getting a screen there from Moore, and here is Jones.
The name just sounds like he can play. No, Dwayne Jones. You got to be able to hoop if that's your name. Nice little left-hand layup on the right side. The quickness, the burst.
Beautiful.
Got him the layup.
He has 5 in the game. 5-point lead for State. Great to have you with us here on Video Productions, along with Bob Bolin, our great Video Productions crew, and Mark Martin. Call on the Jackets.
Yeah, got Pittman. Got Pittman on that. Those two are bumping each other and giving each other a hard time, and they caught Pittman. I'm not sure if he was retaliating or starting it, but Pittman's too valuable to waste a foul like that. As we take a look at Pittman, see him throw that shoulder out, and just right in front of the referee. Just too valuable. He's too valuable for that, and whether he was retaliating or starting it, he's too valuable to West Virginia State's team.
And the Pittman is out of the game, along with Abram. Bradley Lewis has checked in, 6'4" senior, number 45. Jenkins is in there, along with Jones and Moore. Here is the shot by Willis as they just get it off, but Moore will come down the floor with it for State.
Coach Poore was talking during the pregame, Mark, about Jaden Willis, how if he beats his man off the dribble, they're going to have somebody waiting for him. They're going to make him pass the ball. And Coach Mark Richmond was real high on Jaden Willis, too. So hasn't been able to get it going yet, but it's hard to hold a score down the entire game. Good pass.
Well, the State, just a beautiful play there, and State lost Dearius Barker, who scores his first bucket of the game, 16-13.
Yeah, great pass by Lee. You can't trail that. You can't trail the cutter going down the lane. Have to be between him and the basket.
Now Jones missing the shot. State going with Jordan, Jones, Moore, Jenkins, Lewis. Attacking here for Notre Dame is Dalen Lee.
Yeah, great defense by the Yellow Jackets. Shot clock down to 9.
Lee out there with Sampson and Willis, Crawford, and Barker. So checking out for State is Jeremiah Moore. Pittman's back in. Willis with the shot, and he sinks it.
Yeah, he's got a pretty jumper, don't he, Mark?
That was a beauty, and that ties things at 16.
Yeah, Pittman is just either everybody on Notre Dame has something to say to Pittman or he has something to say to everyone of them. I'm not sure which one it is. Notre Dame, now they're going to a tight zone. They've been in the 1-3-1. Now they're in a 1-2-2. And, you know, they went to that when Abram, great set by State.
And Bradley Lewis spotting Pittman, who has his first bucket of the game, and State back in front by 2.
And you see Noah Jordan on the pick against that zone. They flooded the side, picked the low man, easy layup. Great design by Brian Poor. There he goes.
Willis. I think he's heating up now.
A great lift on that jumper. I mean, he's up high, nice soft release. Now State's in a 2-3. Notre Dame's in a 2-3. So they got picked in that 1-2-2, and they switched to a 2-3.
Bradley Lewis, the bouncer to Pittman. Negotiating there against Sampson, and Pittman scores.
Well, Pittman is really comfortable in that high post area. Nice little jab step. Takes his time, knocks down the jumper.
20-18 is our score here. Here's Willis. Bouncer back to Barker. Barker got his man up in the air and gets around and hits it from straight away. Barker with 4.
Yeah, fundamentally sound. Nice head fake. State defender left his feet. Just a little easy one dribble. Nice mid-range. Nothing fancy, fundamentally sound.
Jenkins. Pittman going to Lewis. And Lewis up in the air and knocked away. Last touching the Yellow Jackets.
Mark, I take that back. Notre Dame is in a matchup zone.
We got an even game here at 20-20 in Institute. We break away from the Walker Convocation Center here on Video Productions.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Back here in Institute, the Walker Convocation Center, the Doris W. and Walter F. Johnson III Arena on the Lester Raines Court. And we got ourselves a pretty good one here, Bob, at 20-20 between Notre Dame and West Virginia State.
Yeah, West Virginia State had that early 9-point lead, and Notre Dame has taken that away on the strength of 8 bench points, 8-0 in that category.
Glen Abram returning here for State. So they have Abram, Jones, Noah Jordan, Anthony Pittman, and Bradley Lewis out there. Notre Dame countering with Michael Sampson, Dalen Lee, Kylan Crawford, Jaden Willis, their leading scorer. Here's a shot up, and it won't go for Dalen Lee.
And Mark, that was Lee and Barker getting all 8 of those points.
The Arius Barker also out there for Notre Dame, and here's a beauty by Pittman. Make it 22-20.
Pittman in that mid-range area, just so comfortable. Just he takes the ball, dribbles back and forth, knocks it down.
And then right back comes Notre Dame with Crawford scooping it in.
Crawford does not go the basket weak at all. When he goes to the basket, he's letting people know.
Glen Abram, foul line extended. Skip pass to Lewis, and his shot off the mark and out of there with it, and flying across the timeline is Barker. One and done, and here comes State. And Jones trying to get it to Abram, saved by Pittman. Anthony Pittman playing his high school ball in the capital city of Charleston. Just about 5 minutes from here. That shot is short, but a nice rebound by Lewis. And Lewis will fire it up. He said, hey, I got the rebound. I'm going to take one here. And he knocks it through, his 6th three-pointer of the season.
Yeah, you don't see that much. Get the rebound inside the three, take 2 backwards dribbles, get your feet set, and knock it down.
And now Notre Dame looking to answer.
Yeah, Notre Dame outworked State there. I mean, off the first shot, Noah Jordan took himself out of the play, allowed for the offensive rebound, and Notre Dame getting one of those workman buckets there.
25-24, and here's a steal by Barker. And Barker up, and he will be fouled by Jones.
I'll tell you what, Barker has a lot of quickness, and you see even on his jumper, he explodes, and then he takes his time on his shot. Did the same thing on the layup, the explosion, and then the 1-2, draw the contact, and get 2 from the line.
Foul on Jones, and we've got 14 fouls on State, 4 on Notre Dame, and a timeout on the floor here in Institute. 25-24, back in a moment on Video Productions.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing.
Dearius Barker at the line here for Notre Dame. Misses the first free throw. He's an 81% free throw shooter, coming averaging 6.7 a game. 2.4 rebounds, gets the second. He's out of Cincinnati Princeton High School, redshirt freshman.
Yeah, Mark, you don't see that free throw routine very much. You catch that out? A little behind the back dribble. He's letting everybody know, I am confident now. Notre Dame back to the 1-3-1. State does not have an outlet over here on the left side of the court. They're going with 2 post players against this 1-3-1. Very interesting.
Jones to Jordan, and his shot is short. Battle for the rebound, and Pittman hustling hard and just about got it to go, and he will be rewarded at the line.
Yeah, they got Kirkland there on the foul. Pittman did a good job of drawing it and wasn't much contact, but watch Pittman. Fight for the loose ball, and right there, just jump right into the defender. Textbook.
Michael Kirkland with his first fouls. He checked in. He's out of Sacramento. Averages 5.4 a game. Pittman gets the first.
Imagine that recruiting advantage this year for Brian Poore when he's out recruiting, saying we're going to Hawaii this year.
Yeah, that wasn't too bad, was it, Nate?
I believe I'll be trying to get on that trip again next year.
How come we didn't go to that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's talk to Butch Mounts about that. 26-25. Pittman got 1 of 2. Crawford. Jamar Talbert Jr., number 10. He's into the game for the Falcons. Shot is up, and it won't go there for Willis. Batted around, last touching Notre Dame. Yeah, State defeated Hawaii Pacific 76-74 and Embry-Riddle 84-69.
And Embry-Riddle was number 11 in the country at the time.
Abram lets it fly off the mark. Pittman with the rebound, couldn't get it to go. Yanked out of there by Tylen Crawford, and here comes Crawford down the floor with some nice moves, but comes up short.
And then they were nice moves, Mark. If you know my saying for that one.
I do.
Yeah, now those moves were so nice. We might even go to a $75 move with a 3-cent finish. Didn't finish. Got to finish those. As I like Crawford. He's getting a break there. And he put together, been in the weight room, plays strong, very confident player, a winner.
Here's Willis. Bounces it back out to Talbert Jr. working against Noah Jordan. And now on the move and slamming it through. Bolahan Audio.
Well, Audio turned up the volume on that one.
He did.
Oh, man, looked like he was going to lay it in. He just exploded and slammed it.
Audio from Richmond Heights went to the International Sports Academy and gives Notre Dame the lead here at 27-26.
Boy, Pittman's doing it all, Mark.
Yeah, you've spoken about him and, that three-pointer, adding that to the list of things he can do.
Oh, he's 4 for 6 tonight, 10 points, just doing it all. And I'll tell you what, Brian Poore got that call there, coaching veteran move. He has been lobbying for that push off the whole time. Let's see. Oh, that's the poke. Boom. Threw it down on him. But Brian Poore had been lobbying for that, and he got it right there.
So the foul was on Barker. That is his first, and a break in the action here. We return to Institute State, leading by 2 over the Falcons. .27 lead for State with 4:16 to go here in this first half. Good battle here in the Mountain East Conference, Bob Olin.
Oh, it is. And we expected that. Two good teams. I mean, both these teams have a chance to win it at the end of the year. Even the little intensity during warm-ups where they were greeting each other with pleasantries and Happy New Year's. We knew it was going to be a battle.
Yep, they were exchanging pleasantries. You know me, Bob.
How was your Christmas? Oh, my New Year was great. How about yours?
How was Hawaii, right? All right, Yellow Jackets with the basketball. Noah Jordan twisting and turning for positioning, and it's scooped up there by Audio, and this time he'll just lay it in. Audio's come off the bench with 4 points.
Oh, and the first person back on defense was Audio. Well, I like he's sprinting the floor, showing a lot of effort. Got the slam dunk and then the little finger roll.
Jones, one-hander. How about that?
Well, Jones likes those little one-handers in the lane. Great ball control, left-handed finger roll.
Jones has 7 in the game. State back up by 2. Kirkland, ball taken away. Here comes Jones down the floor and just sort of stretched that arm as far as he could, didn't he, Bob?
Yes, he did. Jones with a great defensive player and the good finish.
9 points for Jones, 33-29. Here's Willis spinning, turning, shooting, and can't get it to go. And skying for the rebound is Glen Abram.
Yeah, Willis, you can just tell at the rate he can score the ball because he gets disappointed with every one of those misses.
Noah Jordan lets loose with a three-point attempt. Couldn't get it to fall through, but Pittman right there to clean it up.
In this new age basketball where there's nobody over 6'4", Pittman plays about 6'8". I mean, he controls the boards, and he's been the MVP for West Virginia State this first half, playing a great game, 5 for 7.
35-29, State on top. Up and in is Willis. Willis now with 7 in the game.
Yeah, Mark, he could explode for 20 in the second half. You can just see it. The mid-range game, the experience. He is a player. He's one of the best guards at this level I've been able to watch this year.
Glen Abram in traffic, gets it out to his good buddy Pittman, who delivers a long-range 3, second of the game.
Long range? Boy, he shot that from the little general store up there. Wow. Pittman with a deep 3.
Timeout here on the floor. State, 3 of 8 from the three-point line.
Mark, look how deep he was. Pittman said, I'll show you my range. You think I'm comfortable at that mid-range? I'm comfortable out here too.
Quick time out here with 1:43 to go. No, it's kind of back and forth, and State's built themselves up a 7-point advantage here as we close in on halftime.
Yeah, State was up 14-5. Early in the game, they had that 9-point lead, and then a great run by Notre Dame, which was a 15-5 run. And then they end up at 20-all, and now State's pulling away a little bit here. Look for Notre Dame to come back. Mark, this one's going down to the wire. We can just watch, and you get that feeling here with these two teams going down to the wire.
Mark Richmond and Duncan Williams talking with their crew, so they're back on the floor. Brian Poore and his coaching staff of Marcus Reed, Earl Reed, Lester Raines, and Rob Ely, and they chatted up.
Here comes something for Willis. Just watch. Got to run something for Willis here.
Taken away by State. Jones down the floor. Jones with the left hand. Can't get it to drop. And Sampson comes out there, and here is Jordan with the quick hands. Stepped out of bounds, but what great hustle by Jordan.
Yes, sir. Jordan gets up and down the court at both ends.
Willis will head out, and back in is John Godinez. Godinez out of Baltimore.
How many fouls on Willis, Mark?
Willis does not have any.
That's odd. Down 7, taking your score out on the offensive end. Mark Richmond, the turnover on the other end. But
Godinez has started 13 of the team's 14 games this season. Averages 22.7 minutes a game. Very big, but very speedy. Redshirt freshman. Shot up and won't fall for Dalen Lee. Pittman with the rebound. Pittman exploding to the basket, and his shot just short, but Jordan kept it alive, gets it to Jones. Pittman wide open. He thought that one was going in. Tylen Crawford committing his first foul.
Well, I sure missed that one, Mark. I says take a look at it here. I don't know what that was. Oh, great pass.
Beautiful. Jordan the recipient of a great pass from Jones.
Beautiful play, and West Virginia State took advantage of that gift on the other end. May have looked like it was a little push in the back, but I think it was an acting job.
9-point lead for State as we go under a half minute to play here in this first half.
They got a 5-second differential here. And if State takes the shot around 2 seconds on the clock, that would be 7 in the game. If they could work that out, that would be ideal for them.
Jones launches and connects.
Oh, Jones with a deep three.
43-31 and blocked by Jeremiah Moore. Pittman lets it fly. Well, they hadn't been able to fix the net from the big three by Jones, and then Pittman, he was trying to fix it. But how about the State there to finish this half?
Well, Jones with the sweet left-handed three gives State the lead on the other end. It looked like a wide-open layup for Tylen Crawford, and out of nowhere came Moore for the block.
43-31 here at the break. West Virginia State on top of Notre Dame. You're watching Mountain East Conference men's basketball on Video Productions.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
For 8. 4 for 10, 40%. 1.
43-31 here at halftime between West Virginia State and Notre Dame. And West Virginia State leads it by 12 here at the break. Anthony Pittman leading the way for State with 15. And the top scorers so far for Notre Dame, 2 players with 7, Jaden Willis and Tylen Crawford. Now, Bob, what have you witnessed here in this first half?
Anthony Pittman show, 6 for 10 from the field, 6 boards, 15 points, and Dwayne Jones hitting that big 3. He's 5 for 8. The difference in the game right now, the 3-point shooting. West Virginia State's 4 for 10, shooting 40%, while Notre Dame is 1 for 8, 12%. That's a difference there of 9 points in threes, and we have a difference of 12 in the game. So the 3-point shooting has been a big difference.
No doubt about it. State jumped out to an early lead in this one, and then Notre Dame managed to get back in it. Teams battled, had some ties, tied at 16, tied at 20, 22, 25, and State managed to go on a run there, and they have built up a 12-point advantage here at the break over Notre Dame. And again, coming in to this game, State trailing in the series 9-8, so trying to even things up since these two programs started playing back in 2014. We'll come back and look at more statistical information in just a moment. It's State 43, Notre Dame 31. You're watching Mountain East Conference men's basketball on Video Productions.
Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
43-31 our score here at the break between West Virginia State University and Notre Dame College. State coming in 9-5, 4-3 in the MEC. Notre Dame 9-5 and 6-2 in the MEC. And what jumped out at you from a team statistical standpoint here in this first half?
Well, I mean, the three-point shooting was a team statistical category. Points in the paint, State's up 22-16. You know, that jumps out you a little bit. Bench points, Notre Dame's got a 10-point advantage there, but that just shows you the dominance of the State starting five versus Notre Dame starting five. So, you know, State's got a little advantage everywhere. 5 on the boards, 21-15. Not a ton jumping out except for holding Notre Dame to 1 3-point shot as well as they shoot the ball. That's tremendous defense by West Virginia State.
West Virginia State coming into this game leading in multiple categories, including block shots per game in the MEC. Free throw attempts, they are second. Free throws made, they're first. Total blocks, they are first. And total steals, they are second. Anthony Pittman ranked in multiple stats, including free throws, first in the MEC. And free throws made, also first in the MEC. And fourth in free throw percentage. As a team, Notre Dame College second in the conference in multiple categories, including assist-to-turnover ratio and 3-point percentage, total assist, and lowest turnovers per game. West Liberty leads the conference in all those categories except the 3-point percentage, which the University of Charleston leads. But right now, State, as they return to the floor, they lead it by 12, and Notre Dame has yet to return to the floor. We're back to Institute in a moment here on Video Productions.
Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal. Served all day long and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
(43-31), just about set for the second half to get going here between State and Notre Dame. Anthony Pittman, 15. Dwayne Jones, 12. Glen Abram had 6. Noah Jordan, 7. 3 for Bradley Lewis. That was the State scoring. Notre Dame, 7 points for Jaden Willis, 7 for Tylan Crawford, 5 for Darius Barker, 4 for Dalen Lee. Audio had 4, and Michael Sampson had 4. And Audio, I mean to tell you now, Bo Lahan Audio had that big dunk, Bob, that about brought the roof down here.
Oh, he did. That was a nice dunk. And think about Dwayne Jones here. How many? He has 12 at half. He's only averaging 5.2 points a game, and hit that big 3 at the end of the half. Confident 3, Mark. He's only shooting 19% from the year. So Jones may be coming out of mid-season slump here and knocking down jumpers and scoring.
Well, I tell you what, when you talk about basketball atmospheres, there's none better than right here at the Walker Convocation Center.
Well, what an arena.
You think of old Fleming Hall, and they won a lot of games there, but boy, when they got this place, it is a palace.
I played in a lot of games at Fleming Hall, Mark.
I
can't say I won many.
I actually called a game that you played in, Bob.
If it was against State in those days, I know. If it was
they
at
had
Hall,
Leggett.
Yeah.
They had Leggett, Moore, James Washington, yeah. But I remember you.
Yeah, we almost got them in Bluefield one time. They were just so good. Look at Pittman, leading scorer. Now he's sweeping up the floor.
I think I saw him at halftime. He was making some popcorn out there.
Yeah, he's doing it all tonight. Boy, what a pleasant guy, tough guy on the court, but off the court, that booming personality. I like Anthony Pittman.
All right, so Godinez triggers it in, and then spinning around and getting it to drop through is Tylan Crawford. So a good start for Notre Dame here in this second half.
Yeah, Crawford plays much bigger than the 6'3" they list him at.
Tylan Crawford now with 9 points in the game. Noah Jordan from outside, and his shot won't drop, but there with the rebound, Jeremiah Moore. And here's Pittman, thought about the 3. Instead, he finds his teammate Jones, who was open, but he couldn't get it to go through, and Crawford brings it across the 10-second line, and he is hounded, and a timeout will be called.
Yeah, 30-second timeout. Crawford was in a little trouble there. Didn't see Godinez up the top. He had him open early.
So we keep it here at, well, looks like they have gone to a full timeout. We'll break away here on Video Productions.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
On the Lester Range court, Notre Dame with the basketball, and they get it into Godinez. They trail by 10. Sam Jackson, number 30. He started the game, then we didn't see much of him after he went out. He's back into the game. Big body, strong-looking guy, and trying to maneuver around and gets it to go through.
Yeah, Mark Richmond, that was a set out of a timeout, and he wanted to get him the ball for the nice little jump hook by Sam Jackson.
Came in averaging 3.5. Got his 8th start here tonight. We're going to have another foul called here.
Looks like they got Sampson on the inside.
And Michael Sampson will pick up his first foul, team foul number 2, and that's going to put Noah Jordan at the line.
Yeah, they could have went against Crawford or Sampson there.
State missing the free throw. Jordan will get another try here. And could not deliver on either one.
And dropped something on the floor there, but, you know, missing those 2 free throws, that's an invisible turnover. I don't know why they don't have a section on there. If you miss 2, they ought to charge you with a turnover. Same result. You see Pittman.
Pittman just took it right out of Jackson's hand, and he missed the dunk. But here comes Jeremiah Moore. Gets it to Pittman and Jackson. Godinez, and it's going to be State's ball.
Yeah, boy, look at.
Yeah, Pittman, he had an opportunity there.
Yeah, and you know, Brian Poor showing restraint, leaving him in the game. Made a great defensive player. You know, he's got to put this down. Tried to wind it up, and he's just such a valuable player. You know, I know coaches get upset because I used to too.
Willis and number 12, Crawford, are out of the game for Notre Dame. Audio is back in. And here's Barker. Barker played well in the first half. Here's Godinez to Jackson. Jackson maneuvering there against Moore. And Jackson would just got what he wanted. It just would not drop. Good defense, though, there by Jeremiah Moore. So State leads it by 8 with the basketball and driving and unable to get it to fall through is Dwayne Jones. Godinez down the floor to Sampson, and Sampson will score it for Notre Dame.
Yeah, Sampson run the floor well. He's usually the one getting the rebound, the recipient that time.
Sampson has 6 in the game, and on the other end, State will get the bucket from Moore.
Yeah, missed assignment there on defense for Notre Dame.
Moore's first bucket of the game, 45-37. Godinez finding his man Sampson, who wants to drive. Sampson puts it up and in.
Well, Sampson has an ability to get to the basket. Great finisher around the rim.
Dwayne Jones straight away, shot by Jordan, and he buries the three-pointer. He has 10 in the game.
Yeah, Jones went to the post up off the dribble, drew the help defender, and that let Jordan knock down the 3.
Jordan has 9 three-pointers on the season. That was a big one there. And here's a drive that, well, it wouldn't fall for Barker, but right there with the stick back is Jackson, who has 4 second-half points.
Yeah, Barker able to beat his defender, which created the rebounding lane.
Abram down low and shot up, and going to have a foul called. Going to get Sam Jackson there.
Let's take a look here. See, the help defender had to come to try to block the shot more. Left Jackson open for the rebounding lane. And then on this end, I didn't really understand that. Was Jackson, the help defender, I thought he was the primary defender. Now the primary defender can get a charge in the restricted area, just not the secondary defender.
Jackson and Godinez are both out. Dalen Lee's back in. And we're going to have another foul called here, and that will send Jeremiah Moore to the line. Crawford second, team foul number 4.
Close one there, Mark.
Jeremiah Moore, a 69% free throw shooter. He hits the first one out of West Orange, New Jersey. Has started every game this season for the Yellow Jackets. And that one just shook out of there. Dalen Lee stripped, but recovering there and keeping it alive is Crawford. And here's Audio driving through, and Audio draws a crowd and is fouled by Noah Jordan.
Yeah, Willis getting a rest over there on the bench. They really need his scoring ability in the game. I'm sure he'll be back in there shortly, but he just has that explosion that he can get 20 quick points.
Audio at the line, missing the first one. 49-41 game. It's just Audio's 4th free throw of the season. Came in 2 of 3. Hits the second one.
The attire of the college coaches, Mark. Well, if I could have dressed like that, I'd have saved a fortune. Look how comfortable they are. I mean, my goodness.
Well, you were coaching with the legendary Dave Barksdale, and he'd shed the coat and tie long before that, so you were still gentleman's quarterly.
Well, now, when he was at Mountain State, he wore the coat and tie.
There's the shot up, and it won't go by Abram. Here comes Notre Dame.
You know, Notre Dame's going for these drives. They got great drivers in the floor, but they need somebody to stretch the floor to create those driving lanes. And right now they're just not able to hit the 3, so State can really help off their defenders.
Here's Barker. He missed a 3, and he drives and working against Abram, and Abram's going to be charged with the foul. And we got a break in the action here. State 49, Notre Dame 42. Mountain East Conference men's basketball on Video Productions.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
At Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Home of the Yellow Jackets, and they lead it by 7. How about Scooby's Ice Treats, Bob?
Boy, pretty good stuff.
Yeah, right here in cold and flu season, sore throat.
Yeah,
might be just a trick.
I've been hoping that you wouldn't throw it to me so I could eat that smoothie.
What do you mean? You finished yours in record fashion. I want to add.
Okay, I broke the record. Mark, something that jumps out at you. Notre Dame only has 2 assists this game.
Wow.
So State's doing a good job, and they're, if they're not having the help on defense, that stops the other team from getting assists. So that means you're guarding your man really well when the other team's not getting assists.
Dalen Lee on the baseline. He's short. Pittman snags the rebound. Pittman has played a terrific game and now looking to add to his point totals at the moment. 15.
That's what makes Pittman a nightmare for opposing coaches. The ability he has to go off the bounce at his size. He has post-up ability. He's developed a three-point. Watch his crossover. He's either going to draw the help or draw the foul. He's going to be an artist one way or another.
He just keeps getting bigger every time you see him.
Oh, I like him. I think he does a lot of things on the floor that helps his team win games, and that's what you need. He's 6'11" from the floor right now, 2 for 3 threes. He's 2 for 3 from the last 7 boards, 4 defensive boards. I mean, he's just doing it all.
Lee comes out. Kirkland is back in for Notre Dame. Deep knee bend and collects 2 more.
And when you look at, he's playing efficient basketball. He's taking 11 shots and has 17 points. And right there is where you can look at your efficiency.
51-42.
Mark, that's the second time this game that Pittman has been allowed to gamble and Jordan saves him. If you watch this on the replay, watch Pittman. I mean, you can tell they practice this. Watch Pittman gamble and watch Jordan save him. Pittman gambles and Jordan just switches men. That's great defense. Great team defense there.
Shot on its way from Willis, who checked in, and going up high to get the missed shot is Pittman. Pittman gets it back into the hands of Jones, running left-hander and good.
Yeah, Jones able to hit that 3 earlier, brought the defense out, and he has a great ability to drive and finish.
Stayed up by double figures here at 53-42. Attacking is Barker, and there'll be a foul called on State.
Right there. Notre Dame slow on the closeout. Jones made him pay.
Ernest Jenkins committing the foul. It's his first. Team foul number 5 on State.
West Virginia State's done a tremendous job on out-of-bounds plays under the basket, switching picks and being able to get stops.
Nice little drive there by Barker. Pulls up in the lane and gets it to go through. He has 7 in the game, and then Jenkins on the other end.
Yeah, good call by the official. That was offensive basket interference. Pittman was the other call. The referee got that right. Yeah. We may give a look when we get a chance at that. We'll see. I thought he got it right. Maybe he did. Oh, good move. Oh, he had a bucket.
From the outside, Kirkland, well, he had a bucket. He said, well, let's get 3.
Yeah, he got an extra bucket there. So Willis, good play. Only the 3rd assist on the night for the Falcons.
Kirkland burying that 3-pointer.
West Virginia State switching, getting the little man, guarding their post player, making a great entry pass, and then just going straight up. Now on that one, if Willis gets a mismatch and he's going to give up the foul, you got to take the arms off and not give up the bucket.
55-47. And Moore cannot convert the 3-point play. Jaden Willis across the timeline into the hands of Tylen Crawford. And here's a strip by State. Jones will take it and score.
Jones is much more comfortable with one hand on the ball in the open court. That's Jones' 3rd layup of the evening on the breakaways.
He has 16 now in the game. Willis from straight away and pops it in.
That might get Willis going there. They need his buckets.
Well, they say a shooter just needs to see the ball go in.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times, that gets your confidence going.
57-49, and the shot missed by Pittman, and a nice rebound there by Tylen Crawford.
Biggest possession of the game right here for Notre Dame.
Driving him, unable to score is Barker. Now the other way. How about Jones? Nifty move.
When you think about that, Notre Dame's trying to cut the game to 6. They miss. Jones gets a bucket. It's back to 10. Huge play.
Spinning and scoring is Kirkland, who now has 5 in the game. 59-51.
Nice spin move and finish.
Abram with the nice move, and his pass intended for Pittman, and wow, all kinds of collisions there. And on the other end, Barker will score at Pittman on the floor. He's okay, but Pittman will get up and walk it off. Big time collision there at midcourt.
Yeah, and you saw Michael Sampson extending the hand to help Pittman up. Just teams battling. Watch Pittman. He shouldn't even been in the play. Great hustle by Pittman. Could have almost got a foul there on Sampson, but probably should have. Pittman made a great hustle play.
So Barker at the line makes it 59-52. And cannot get the second to go through. Dwayne Jones comes across the timeline for State. Jones with just a nice smooth left-hander and couldn't get it to drop.
And you got Pittman on the back. You can go over the back just so you don't make contact, but Pittman on the back with the contact there.
Second in the game on Pittman. Jaden Willis whips the pass over, and Abram steps right in front of it. Fires it down the floor. Back to Abram.
Good pass.
Dumps it down to Moore.
Abram not having his typical scoring game, but making his presence felt otherwise.
7 in the game for Moore, 61-52 our count. As we hit the midway point of this second half, step back by Willis, and he gets it to go.
The rotation on the shot, puts the ball on the rim softly, able to get the roll. Even when Willis isn't scoring, he's valuable to his team because he creates lanes. They can't help off of him because of his ability. There he goes.
Abram fires. Jones gets the miss, and then it will be Jenkins letting it loose, and he can't get it to fall through. Tylen Crawford with the rebound. Open is Barker. And then a battle underneath. Last touching Pittman.
This is that possession again, Mark. Good little step back there by Willis.
Well, we have a timeout here on the floor. 61-54, Notre Dame and State. Yellow Jackets leading it at the moment. Falcon staying close here on Video Productions. Notre Dame huddling off to our left, State off to our right. And 7-point deficit here at the moment, Bob. This is anyone's game.
It is, and the last time Notre Dame had a timeout on a OB under, they got it into Jackson for an easy one. A great play drawn up. He's not in the game now. Look and see what Mark Richmond goes to right now, because, well, about the 11-minute mark when they had it at 7, that was a huge possession. Again, a chance to get it down to 5 or 4. Another big possession for Notre Dame right here.
Notre Dame going with the Arius Barker, Jaden Willis, Tylen Crawford, Michael Sampson, and Michael Kirkland. And it is Willis to put it up and in.
Oh, well, Willis with a great move and then getting the technical foul. He thought he got fouled. And, boy, you just hate to see Notre Dame got back in the game to get that tee. What's the move? Yeah, nice finish. I'm sure he was barking about the foul. It just didn't look that demonstrative to me.
He has 13 in the game, so Abram with his first point of this second half. He scored 6 early on there in the first half, and that's where he is, and he's now at 8 points.
And that's another dangerous thing, Mark, getting that tee, letting Abram get a couple free ones at the free throw line, and he's the leading scorer. Now Mark Richmond's taking him out of the game, explaining to him, I mean, he got a tee. I just didn't see what he did that wrong. But obviously the ref saw it, so, I mean, they need him in the game. That's just going to hurt their team.
So State with it after the technical and the 2 free throws. And here's Pittman turning it around, trying to get it to go through. Couldn't, and then he's going to fire a 3, and that won't drop. Kirkland with the rebound.
See, if I was Willis, I'd go, Coach, you think I could just run suicides tomorrow? Can I get back in the game? I think they need him in the game.
A big-time block by Pittman. Tylen Crawford gets it to Audio. His shot is short. And Dwayne Jones. He'll zip across the timeline. Great pass to Pittman, but the shot would not fall. Notre Dame with a chance here to keep at it, but that one knocked away out of bounds.
That's when you go to him. Right there, you have a turnover. That's when you go to him. You go, Coach, 10 suicides at 6 a.m. I'm letting you know how bad I want in the game. I believe I'd have to put him back in. I blame the referee. Oh, man. And we don't know the previous games if there's been technicals involved or things of that nature. But very talented kid. And, you know, he has to realize his value to the team there.
Jones brings it across the timeline for State. Jones fires it out into the hands of Abram. There was a collision down low, and so the foul is going to go on Michael Sampson. That's his third. That'll put Jones at the line, and you know this officiating crew, Doug Costain and Chris Pinal and Keith Johnson doing a great job, and you know the dedication of these officials. You know, Doug telling us, during a break that he's got to get to Lancaster, PA for a meeting tomorrow.
And, you know, and when I was coaching, I would feel sorry for those things. But then I'd tell them, you still got to get it right. I mean, you got to get them right. And they are doing a good job. But, you know, you can think about those misses on that 6-hour drive, but to get them right so your mind can be free on the drive. No sympathy.
Here's the shot for the outside, and that's a big-time 3 by Crawford, who has 12 in the game.
Yeah, this is the closest Notre Dame's been, down to 5 points.
Glen Abram zinging around and just could not get it to go. Had a good look there.
Grown man rebound by Crawford there.
Audio Into the corner to Kirkland. Kirkland spinning around. Good passing here by Notre Dame. And we're going to have a jump ball situation there, the alternating possession. It will be State's basketball, but Willis back in, Bob.
Yes, he is. A good coaching move by Mark Richmond. Took him out, let him cool off, and then get him back in the game. It's a 5-point game, chance to win it. You got to have your leading scorer out there. You know, and then when Coach Richmond took him out, he sat on the bench, cheered for his teammates. You know, it's time to go.
A little backdoor there with Abram, and he's got 10 in the game.
Abram showing off the hops.
66-59. Crawford against Abram. And Abram is going to be hit with the foul.
The little backdoor, nice pass. Abram said, give me that.
Great camera work here tonight by our video productions crew. So at the free throw line will be Tylen Crawford. 12 in the game here tonight. Now 13, 66, 60. Well, we couldn't get the second one to go through. So it stays at 66-60. Under 7 minutes to go here in Institute.
Yeah, every possession is magnified at this time of the game.
Jones dribbling in some traffic. Shot from the corner. Abram couldn't get it to go. Nice rebound by Moore.
And that's a good job of the officiating crew not calling an on the back foul. No contact was made.
Abram dumping down to Moore, and Moore is fouled.
Yeah, Abram got that dunk. Now he seems have a little bit more giddy up in his step. Getting after. It's been a quiet evening for him, but still making big plays late.
So Moore goes to the line. The shoes Abram wears, when I first glanced, I thought they almost look like work boots.
They are. Those are those.
He's going to work. He's always going to work on the court.
Yeah, oh, I thought that when I first saw him.
You see a lot of different looks. What we called sneakers.
PF Flyers, baby. State goes up 7.
And Moore, all of his points. And he has 7. They've come here in the second half.
Jaden Willis is a ball player. Nice step back, sweet left-handed Jay.
Shot by Jones, can't get it to fall.
Close one against Willis there. Well, now you think about the confidence there of Jones taking that 3 with 5 minutes to go in the game, and he's not shooting a great percentage this year. I mean, that's just a confidence player. It's like when I used to have those players, Mark said, but coach, I'm open. I said, hey, there's a reason you're open. they want you to be open. Yeah. You know, right now you got to go to your strength, and his strength is driving the basketball, the whole finishing. He's had all those great one-handed finishes. He's got 19 on the game, had a terrific game. He's 1 for 3 threes.
Moore gets both to go through.
Oh, State showing a little 2-2-1 full court pressure. That's to slow Notre Dame down, Mark.
Moore now has 9 in the game. Thinking about it and then deciding to fire it up was Barker. They keep it alive, and here is Willis drilling the three, his second of the game.
Great play by Talbert to find him, find the shooter. Beautiful team basketball.
State missing, and collecting the rebound is Kirkland. 69-65, down to a 4-point game. Under 5 minutes to go.
Don't want to pick. He already has the big man on him. Don't want to pick in that situation.
Kirkland into the corner to Talbert Jr. Talbert Jr. scoops it up, and he is short. Jones ahead, he goes to Moore, and Moore with the one-handed slam.
Great defense by State. Moore with the run out, biggest bucket of the game, 6-point lead.
12 in the game for Moore. Way out. Talbert Jr. hits it.
Well, you think about Talbert coming in here, hasn't had a lot of time tonight. Made the great pass for the three by Willis. Missed the little scoop layup, now knocks down the three.
71-68. First basket of the game for Talbert, and what a hoop it was. Abram feeding his teammate Noah Jordan. He'll score and be fouled.
Boy, Glen Abram making good plays. Like I said, not having his typical shooting night, only attempted 11 shots. But look, drew the double team. Nice pass, good finish inside by Noah Jordan.
73-68, breaking the action here in Institute. A good one between the Yellow Jackets and the Falcons. Back in a moment.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way,
tell them Hug sent you.
that's right, Little General Stores, your road's neighbor. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
Five-point lead for West Virginia State. 73-68, 3:48 to go in the game. Along with two-time NAIA National Coach of the Year, Bob Bolin, and our great video productions crew. I'm Mark Martin. Delighted to have you with us.
Two good games here tonight, Mark.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah. This is going to come down to the end as we thought it would.
Yeah, women's team winning earlier here tonight for West Virginia State, snapping a 9-game losing streak against Notre Dame. West Virginia State's men's team trying to even the series with the Falcons at 9-9.
West Virginia State going this 2-2-1 to eat at the clock. They got to sprint back out of it when they trap.
Jordan hit that free throw. He now has 13, 74-68. Driving is Willis. And he went through some traffic there.
And then he ran into the stop sign. Boy, Jones, 19. He's got 12 points above his average. Big-time game for Jones.
Abram with it. He has 10. Shot clock is at 3. Abram driving and denied. And they're going to call a jump ball situation. And that will go in the direction of Notre Dame.
Well, during crutch time, they're guarding Abrams tight as a pair of leggings, more. All over him, buddy. They're guarding him tight. Now State in that extended zone, trying to defend the 3. Great defense, 2 straight possessions by West Virginia State.
And Sampson was trying to get it to Barker, and State takes it away.
Yeah, Jones just working on that shot clock.
Here's Jones, puts it up and into the hands of Moore, tapped around, and well, look at Jordan keeping that alive.
And look at Abram, not having a big score night. How smart was that? Pull it out and run some shot clock. Mark, exactly what you said. They're winning the game on the boards.
An outstanding hustle. Jones now 6 seconds on the shot clock. Went for the 3, and that ball will be off of Michael Kirkland. It stays with State with 2:02 to go and a 74-68 lead.
Third possession, they possess the ball right now for 54 seconds, and they can run another 20 off. I like that, only 20 after the offensive rebound. Yeah.
Audio back in, Bob, for Notre Dame, and Willis is out. Here's Abram, and Abram lost control of it. There was a foul called with 1:49 to go.
Yeah.
It's going to go on Sampson. That's his 4th.
Ooh. Real close one there. I think Mark Richmond may have should have worked on his technical foul, getting a little bit there. And that's a close one. Referees telling him they reached around and hit him on the shoulder. But guess what? We have the replay. You know he did. Got him early. I thought he kind of let the contact go early, and when he called it, he didn't foul him. But referee had a good angle. Gosh, they get him right every once in a while more.
Abram now with 12 in the game. Boy, he's smooth at the line.
Oh, Abram, just haven't needed his scoring tonight, so he really hasn't been there. And you say that he still has 12 points. I mean, 12
That's a career night for some guys.
Yeah, 12 points on 11 attempts, 4 for 4 at the line, 3 assists. Still having a good stat night.
All right, State leads it by 8. Willis has checked back in. Notre Dame, here's Willis. Guarded by Jones, and Willis will put that up, and it wouldn't drop. Abram gets the rebound. Hand it to Jones. State working that clock down. And here is Jones to Jordan. Jordan flips it in.
Yeah, Jordan using his size advantage in there.
Jordan has 15. We're under a minute to go. 78-68. Willis goes and scores it. And a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, I'll tell you, West Virginia State doing a great job of running the shot clock down and getting a bucket at the end of the shot clock.
It's a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. State looking to move to 10-5 on the season, 5-3 in the Mountain East Conference. Notre Dame hoping to get to 10-5 overall and 7-2 in the league.
Now, you catch that sign by Jordan. See, they don't let that go in the high school games. That's automatic technical. When Jordan got that layup, and so he takes his hand about 3 feet from the ground, you know what he's saying there? He's telling him he's too small to guard me. And in high school, they immediately throw a tee at that. in college they say, well, maybe you shouldn't have switched that pick. Maybe he is too small. But that's exactly what these guys are doing. NFL players are doing it. When they moss somebody, they give the sign that he's too small. But I guess in the college game, they're not going to call that taunting. They do in the high school game.
Pittman in trouble, and the ball tied up. It'll be State's basketball.
Well, I thought Audio was going to foul on purpose. Big break for State that they have the possession error in their favor.
And Audio's quick hands knocks it out of bounds.
And the significance of that's a hard place to get the ball in. Yeah, the referee let him scoot down the sideline. That coffin corner is a hard place to get the ball in. And if they would have had him deep in there, Abrams couldn't have done that right there.
Now Brian Poor wants to talk it over. We'll take a break. 8-point game with 46 seconds to go here in Institute.
General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
It's that time again. Show 'em how we celebrate. Come on, this is my kind of holiday.
Happy Honda Days from all of us.
Stay with the basketball and the lead, and Abram dribbles through traffic, and he will be fouled. They'll assess that one to Crawford.
And the exact person that Coach Brian Poor would want at the line in this situation.
Now these teams will meet again in Ohio on a Saturday, 4 o'clock game. That'll be February 19th. That's when it really starts getting fun.
Yes, it does. I hope COVID lets us have fun in late February, early March this year.
80-78. Shot on its way, just about banked in the three-pointer was Willis. Here is a shot, and it is short by Crawford. Battle for the basketball on the floor. And a timeout was called.
And Mark, you know I like Glen Abram. We've seen him put 44 on somebody. And then, to only attempt 11 shots tonight, he has 14 points. But who's diving on the floor here at the end of the game? Glen Abram. Getting a lot more respect for that young man now. And I do think he'll be able to go overseas and make some money playing this game.
The young man, he's been here quite a while from Chicago and has enjoyed a terrific career for Brian Poor, who is now in his 23rd season as the head coach at State. So State came in averaging 78.8, allowing 72.1. Notre Dame came in averaging 81 and allowing 79.4. Right now it's 80-70 State.
And State right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players in double figures, all between 14 and 19. Balanced scoring. Again, after the timeout, great call by Coach Brian Poor. Get the ball into your shooter's hand. Let him get to the free throw line.
Audio committing the foul.
And there's so many games are won just by little decisions like that. Get the right person to the line. Have the right person handling the ball when you run the shot clock down. Have your rebounders close to the basket when you shoot the ball. All those things add up to who wins and loses the game at the end. And both of these teams are extremely well coached.
Abram sinks another free throw.
Boy, I'd like to have an off-shooting game. He is 0 for 5 for threes and gets 16. 8 for 8 from the line, 4 for 11 field goals.
82-70. Abram with 16 points in the game.
Mark, it's a good win for West Virginia State. I mean, Notre Dame's up really high in the conference standings. They've had big wins, a big road win at West Liberty this year.
Firing up the three-pointer, couldn't drop for Kirkland. Ball tapped around. Jenkins has it, and Jenkins will be fouled by number 12, Tylen Kirkland. Or Tylen Crawford, make that. And Crawford picking up his fourth foul.
And when we together next, partner, Marshall on Saturday?
We will see the Herd, yeah. We'll be doing a lot of these video production games.
Oh, boy, these video production games, the balance and the tournaments we get to do with them, and get to do high school, college, get to run the whole gauntlet.
I know. Love it.
I get a lot of people at home say, man, that looks like you're watching ESPN or something. I said, man, it's great. The video quality's great. The producing's great. Great company to work for.
Jenkins makes it 83-70 with the free throw. Shot on its way, and the three-pointer goes for Barker. Barker now with 11 in the game.
Yeah, and you know, Mark Richmond right here, you see some of the state players smiling, looking down there. He's not winning this game. He's coaching this for the future. If there's 3.4 seconds left and he's only down 3, what's he going to do in that situation? So he's trying to get it. He's trying to put a mindset in his players, and I like it. It may put us to bed a few minutes later, but I like what he's doing with his team.
6 3-pointers now for Notre Dame after Barker launched and connected. Five for State. State leads at 83-73. State is at AB on Saturday. And Pittman will dribble it out, and that will do it. 83-73, State wins it over Notre Dame of Ohio. We'll come back and wrap it up in a minute here on Video Productions.
Tudor's Biscuit World, we use the freshest ingredients in our made-from-scratch biscuits. The Biscuit and Gravy Platter. Hot and fresh biscuits, made from scratch gravy. Now that's a meal, served all day long, and only available at Tudor's Biscuit World.
Geno's introduces the Big Cheese, our supersized pizza piled high with extra cheese for only $9.99. A blend of 3 different cheeses, mozzarella, parmesan, and provolone. Try Geno's Big Cheese Pizza for only $9.99.
Little General Stores has served our hometowns for decades, providing those essential needs for the road of life. The LG family goes above and beyond to ensure that your experience is an easy one. That's why they offer the LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks, coffee, and even discounts on fuel. Rest assured, you'll leave knowing they have your needs covered. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you. Little General Stores, your road's neighbor.
Happy Honda Days from all of us at Honda. Visit your local Honda dealer today or shop online.
This is my kind of holiday.
The LG Rewards Card, a way to earn points for free drinks and even discounts on fuel. And by the way, tell them Hug sent you.
West Virginia State wins at 83-73. Anthony Pittman had 17 in the game. Glen Abram had 16. Dwayne Jones leads the way with 19. Jeremiah Moore had 12 in the contest. Noah Jordan with 15. A lot of balance tonight. Jaden Willis led Notre Dame with 20, 13 for Tylen Crawford, and 11 for the Arius Barker. State improves to 10-5, and now 5-3 in the MEC. Notre Dame falls to 9-6, 6-3. Notre Dame will host the University of Charleston on Saturday. State visits Alderson Broadus. These teams meet again on February 19th. Well, Bob Boland, it's a win for State. Good basketball game. Your thoughts?
Well, State had a big advantage in points in the paint, 42-34, and in assists, Mark. And that's more of State's defense, where they had a 14-5 advantage on assists. That shows State was able to guard their man without helping, and that made Notre Dame low in the assist category. And a big factor here, a 13-point differential at the free throw line. West Virginia State was 20 for 29, while Notre Dame was only 7 for 11 from the free throw line.
All right, Bob, great win here for State, and great being with you, and always fun calling the great Mountain East Conference basketball.
Yes, it is, Mark. Enjoy the night again. Another great night of basketball.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So our great crew, outstanding work as always, and we look forward to more Mountain East Conference basketball to come here in this 2021-22 season. That's going to do it for the Walker Convocation Center. State wins it over Notre Dame 83-73. For Bob Boland, our great video productions crew, I'm Mark Martin. So long from Institute. Tonight's game has been a sports presentation of Video Productions.